associated with this team. Just the way they've represented themselves, represented the club, the quality of play that they've been able to consistently produce. It's just been a joy to watch. I'm delighted for the women, and it's always nice to see like the hard work and the togetherness get rewarded with results. The nature of this group, they were really determined to win. You know, going to Midwest, I think they would have been disappointed with a draw, certainly with a loss. And so in some ways I feel like we ended up approaching our final regular season games like playoff games in terms of like, let's not let this streak end, let's finish strong. So I'm hoping it's not a huge shift, but knowing that a loss ends your season definitely, you know, puts you back against the wall in a way that it wasn't in the last couple weeks. So I hope it'll give us a little bit of added motivation, a little bit of extra grit. For one thing, playing in front of our crowd is an inherent advantage, but also just from like a logistical perspective, it's really nice to not have to travel, to know that we have our group locally available. Just the idea that we get to play in front of our supporters, that's what I'm most excited about, and I'm sure the women feel the same way. I feel like those games in the teens, you know, the 2017 team that I was able to be on the bench for, like those were some really magical nights at Keyworth. The supporters know what it means, the players certainly know what's at stake, but it just adds that little extra layer of excitement and intensity to the match that's fun to observe. I do feel like this group has already cemented its place in a lot of ways in terms of club history, achieving the first title on the women's side, an undefeated season. Like, there's so much to feel good about and celebrate. But as I've been saying all season, it also, you know, success kind of obligates you to take yourself seriously and to push for more. And, you know, there's still more that we want to achieve as a team. And so I really hope that, you know, come Friday, we'll be playing in a way that people will talk about one day and remember, and hopefully the result goes our way too. We got our best person on the job. Archer Guanco has done a full scouting report. Unfortunately, there aren't like any mutual opponents, but you know, to the extent that you can, you watch film, you kind of take a look at their roster, and you know, the one thing we've been able to pick up on very quickly is that, like, on paper, they're going to be a very, very strong opponent. They have a lot of top-level Division I players. You don't finish at the top of that conference without being a quality team, being able to produce consistently. And so we know it's going to be, you know, arguably the strongest opponent we've played this season, and they're going to be additionally motivated because of the circumstances and the environment. And so we're going to have to really be ready to bring our best.